Tired of your files being disorganized and scattered across multiple computers? This video shows you exactly how to add a shared folder on Synology NAS step-by-step. Hi, I'm Anna from For Real. Let's get you organized. If you've ever struggled to find a specific document or had to email files to someone sitting in the same room, you're in the right place. Centralizing your data is the single best thing you can do, and it all starts with a proper shared folder. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to create your first shared folder, including some key security and permission settings that most people miss. By the end of this, you'll have a secure, central spot for all your important data. Let's get started. Okay, step 1 is to log into your Synology Disk Station Manager, or DSM. Once you're at your main desktop, you need to open the brain of the operation, the control panel. Inside the control panel, you'll see a lot of options. Don't let it overwhelm you. We are focused on the file sharing section. Right there at the top, you'll see an icon for shared folder. Go ahead and click that. All right, this is where we start building. Click the Create button and then Create Shared Folder. This opens the Setup wizard. First, give your folder a clear descriptive name. I'll call mine project_files. Adding a description is optional but helpful. Next, choose the location, which is the storage volume you want to save it on. For most users with one set of drives, you'll only have one option here. Now, a couple of key options here. Hide this shared folder in My Network Places is useful for private folders you don't want everyone to see. And I highly recommend you leave Enable Recycle Bin checked. This saves you from accidental deletions. You can even restrict access to administrators only, which is great for backup folders. Once you're set, click Next. Quick pause. If you're finding this tutorial helpful so far, please give this video a quick like. It really helps others find it. Okay, back to the setup. Security is next. For sensitive data like financial records or client information, you should absolutely encrypt the folder. This scrambles the data, making it unreadable without the encryption key. Just be aware. If you lose this key, you lose access to your data forever, so save it somewhere safe. For general files like photos or videos, you can just select Skip. We'll skip for this example and click Next. Now for advanced settings. Enable Data Checksum is a fantastic feature for ensuring your data doesn't get corrupted over time. I recommend turning it on for important archive folders, but the pro tip here is the Enable Shared Folder Quota. This prevents this one folder from accidentally filling up your entire NAS. If you're sharing this folder with a team, this is a must-use feature. Let's set a quota of 500 gigabytes as an example. Click Next when you're done. Okay, we're almost there. Synology now gives you a summary of all the settings you just configured. Take a quick second to look it over and make sure everything is correct. If it looks good, click Next. Okay, we're almost there. Synology now gives you a summary of all the settings you just configured. Take a quick second to look it over and make sure everything is correct. If it looks good, click Next. And there you have it. You can see our new Project Files folder is now in the list, ready to go. You now know exactly how to create a secure, organized, shared folder on your Synology NAS. No more file chaos. You have a central hub for all your important data. If you found this tutorial useful and want more tips on getting the most out of your Synology NAS, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you today. And let me know in the comments, what other Synology task do you want to learn next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.